Hi everybody, it is Nick from Booster and we're doing another can opener here at Cannes at the Palais, and I'm here with Sergio. But first of all, actually no, Sergio, could you please introduce yourself first of all?
Oh, I hate introducing myself, but anyway, my name is Sergio Lopez. I'm the CEO of Omnicom Production.
Amazing. Great to be here with you.
You.
And the reason that we're here is that, well, we want to see the Palais from this side, but also because Omnicom have got a setup that we're doing the can opener on in a moment. But to give you a quick idea of where we are, you can see that we've got the purple path behind us here that leads onto the Croisette, and then behind us here we've got the Palais itself and various other stands, Reddit stand and UTA. But shall we walk and talk?
Yeah, let's walk and talk.
Let's walk and talk, and if you could then please do give us an introduction to the Omnicom stand and where we are.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most interesting place, I think, in Cannes this year. There's a place that defines what's going on, is this circle here, because you have every conversation that is going on in one place.
Yeah.
I mean, if everybody's been talking about creators economy, and you have for the first time a UTA stand, which is one of the biggest stands. Presence of creators this year it's been fantastic. There's 500 creators have made it to Cannes. Brands that I'm talking to, they're starting to have the debate of, well, it's a totally different way of working than when we just engage with celebrities or talent. We need to build a connection with them because the connection needs to be authentic.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's damaging the relationship.
Yeah.
So it's been a really good conversation around that, and a very good evolution of something that keeps growing. At the end, you have Adobe, there's such an overwhelming amount of ad tech this year. There's so many stands. Clients are really overwhelmed at the amount of tools that are in the marketplace right now, and they're asking, how does it connect? How does it become an enabler of all the data and all the things that we do? And we are in Omnicom right in the middle of that conversation, where this year we've been really popular because of the acquisition of IPG. And what does it look like 6-7 months later, us coming together, forming the biggest holding company in the world?
Fantastic. And the other part of it, obviously, is the Lions building itself.
And then you have the Lions building. Yeah, not only the Lions building, like right across the street from Omnicom is all the learning school. It's all the development. It's all the young Lions and all the training. This is the future. This is the future of our industry that is going to be dealing with all these things and defining what it's going to look like.
Absolutely amazing. And the Lions this year, so far you have got quite a few awards already, right?
Yeah, I mean on the production side itself, which was a very important year for us, because we think about it, in the last 24 months we brought Omnicom Production together with all the Omnicom agencies, and then last year or earlier this year we got all the IPG acquisition and bringing those people into us. And we're a team, and there was a lot of talk of like what was going to be the impact. It was a very new model. We had a new way of working that people outside, there was a lot of noise about how we were going to impact the creativity, and we're doing really well this year. We got 16 Lions so far after 3 days in a lot of different categories, so not just traditional media, but across all different media. Yeah. So my team is static. We're very proud of that.
That's something to be very, very proud of. That's amazing, right?
And the proof is in the pudding.
Go down through the...
Yeah. So this is what happens behind the scene.
Yeah.
in the Omnicom space.
And so as you can see here as well, we've got the beach itself. So this is the Palais. It goes straight down to the beach, and the Omnicom stand is slap bang in the middle. Have you had any clients or team members going for a swim yet on the beach?
Not that I know of. They've been really well behaved. But the place has been, in a year of bringing people together, where you're talking about a merger and an acquisition of a company, it's been a really good thing to actually be able to have a space that brings people together. Yes, there is a lot of conversation about ad technology. Yes, there is a lot of conversation about creators and data. But having a space to bring ourselves with our clients and people that want to possibly join us in one place to see who we are, to understand our story. We have talks. There's a talk going on right now, so it's quite loud over there. But you have a talk touching on different subjects. Our clients are talking about the success stories and how we've been part of that. You have we had yesterday the inclusion breakfast, showing how we do. So it's a good way for everybody to understand what our ethos, what our strategy, and the things that we are doing, and to connect with each other, which is, I think, a big part. It's still a people business.
Absolutely right, and it's it's a long time in ad world, 6 months, but to be able to bring people together, as you say,
Yep.
something like this, to share with your clients what that looks like.
With great air conditioning, which
Yeah,
is something
with
that,
great-
this,
with
that
great
this year,
air conditioning.
that this year has been lacking in Cannes.
Yeah.
Do not underestimate the value
No, that's true,
of air
right?
conditioning in a climate change. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And so that's what we've got here, right? So we've got meeting spaces in here,
Yep.
and then the talks in there in a big sort of hall with the aircon.
With the aircon. And then you have a balcony where everybody's having meetings and coming and going.
Yeah.
And connecting with each other. Yeah.
Sergio, absolutely fantastic. Another can openers wrapped. That's
Great to
absolutely
see you
brilliant.
again, Nick.
Thank you
Great
for
to
your
see you.
time. Brilliant.